Reading, First Year, Grade 11, English Book, KPK Textbook Board 2020. Please like and subscribe YouTube channel Sohail, Imdad, to get updates on time. From Mother, with love, English Book KPK Text Board. Minta shook her head and sighed gustily. Her mother started this. I must get at my Christmas shopping routine every spring, and followed it up until after Thanksgiving, but she never actually got around to it until 2 or 3 days before Christmas. It was amazing that Minta could laugh and say, "Oh, you," the way she did, year after year. It was a knife turning in her heart when her mother straightened up from the gay, cellophane-wrapped candies, and brushed a stray wisp of taffy-colored hair back from on flushed cheek. "Don't laugh," she said, pretending to be stern. "You know you're just exactly like me." It was warm though. She was like her mother. Inside, where it really mattered, she was like her mother. Even though she had her father's dark eyes and straight black hair, even though she had his build and the firm chin of all the Hollies. She wanted to put her arm around her mother and hug her hard. She wanted to say, "I hope I am like you. I want to be." But instead she got up and stretched and wrinkled her nose. "Perish forbid," she said, "that I should be such a scatterbrain." She was rewarded by the flash of a dimple in her mother's cheek. It seemed to Minta, as week followed week, that the day at the beach had been something out of a nightmare. Something that she could push away from her and forget about. Sometimes she looked at her father, laughing, teasing them, or howling about the month-end bills, and she thought, "It didn't happen, it isn't true." And then at night, she would lie sleepless in her room, the pretty room that had been reconverted from her nursery. She watched the moonlight drift patterns across the yellow bedspread, and the breeze billow the curtains that her mother had made by hand, because that was the only way she could be sure of an absolute match. "Yellow is such a difficult color to match," she had explained, around a mouthful of pins. And in the dark hours of the night Minta had known it wasn't a nightmare. It was true. It was true. One windy November day, she hurried home from school and found her mother in the yard, raking leaves. She wore a bright kerchief over her head, and she had Minta's old polo coat belted around her. She looked young and carefree, and her eyes were shining. "Hi!" she waved the rake invitingly. "Change your clothes and come help. We'll have a smudge party in the alley." Minta stopped and leaned on the gate. She saw, with a new awareness, that there were dark circles under her mother's eyes, and that the flags of color in her cheeks were too bright. But she managed a chuckle. "I wish you could see yourself, Mom." Please like and subscribe YouTube channel Sohail, Imdad, To get updates on time.